Hello everyone, welcome to my financial accounting lecture series. Today we are going to learn a problem under dependent branch account. Of course, you remember that we have solved simple problems under dependent branch account in the previous class. Of course, you should remember the transaction between the head office and the branch office for all the problems. So here's the branch office and the head office. Head office will send the goods to branch office to make sales, and this branch office will return the sales proceedings to head office. And we have started with the data system. Of course, there are two more uh, 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 methods to solve the branch accounts. So that is debtor system, invoice price method, and the last one is debtors and stock method. So under debtor system, we are going to prepare only one ledger account, that is branch account. To know the profit or loss from a particular branch, we are going to prepare only one ledger account in the books of head office called branch account. Of course, in some situation, we are going to prepare one more ledger account, that is memorandum debtors account. If any information missing with respect to debtors, we have to prepare this memorandum debtors account. The missing information may be opening debtors, closing debtors, or cash collected from the debtors, or credit sales. In any of these situations, you have to prepare one more ledger account, that is memorandum debtors account. So again, here's the problem under debtor system. From the following information relating to Sringeri branch of Mangalore head office, prepare branch account in the books of head office when goods are supplied at cost price. So here you should make sure that uh, uh, the branch is situated at Sringeri and the head office is at Mangalore. And you are going to prepare Sringeri branch account in the books of Mangalore head office. And one more thing that you should confirm is the goods are supplied at cost price. So this is important to note. If the goods are supplied at invoice price or at sales price, the method of solving the problem will be different. So here, no worries because the goods are sent at cost price. Then they have given the transaction between the head office and the branch. Opening stock, opening petty cash, and opening furniture. So these three are the opening assets. So that represents the opening balance in branch account debit side. Goods sent to branch, of course, the goods sent by the head office to branch, you are going to write on the debit side of branch account. Cash sales, so the proceedings of sales will be remitted from branch to head office, and you know that you are going to write this in the credit side of branch account. Goods returned by branch, of course, the opposite entry to goods sent to branch, you are going to write on the credit side. Cash sent to branch for expenses. So here the expenses are like salary on petty cash. So for this, the cash sent by the head office to branch. So this you are going to write on the debit side because the branch will receive the amount. So branch account debits to bank account. The closing stock they have given 8,500. So here you can observe they have given opening stock, opening petty cash and opening furniture. But they have given only one information here, closing stock. So that indicate you need to find out closing furniture as well as closing petty cash. So let me see further. So they have given furniture purchased on 1/7/2020. So that indicates in the middle of the year furniture purchased for the branch here. So furniture purchased for the use of branch. But you should remember it's the dependent branch. So here dependent branch means all the expenses will have to be borne by the head office only. So let me elaborate this in the solution. So see the last sentence, petty cash is maintained under imprest system. You should know the meaning of imprest system to understand the petty cash details. Depreciation is charged on furniture at 10% per annum. So this need to be included in your branch account. So opening furniture they have given, furniture purchased in the middle of the year they have given, and you need to find out the closing furniture. The closing balance of furniture can be found out after deducting furniture depreciation. So let me start the solution. Before that, you should know the imprest system of accounting. So here imprest system means which keep the reserve constant. So we should have some constant reserve. We should not touch that reserves at any cost. For example, your reserved pocket money is rupees 500. So which should not go below 500 rupees. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಮನಿಯನ್ನ ಅದರ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಅನ್ನು 500 ರುಪೀಸ್ಗೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾಕೆಟ್ ಮನಿ. At any cost you should not you should retain 500 rupees. Suppose if you have only 500 rupees and you got expenses of additional 100 rupees. So for this additional 100 rupees payment, so you cannot pay out of this 500 rupees. Even though you have 500 rupees, you cannot pay out of this. You should get the amount from your father or mother. This 100 rupees payment cannot be made out of this reserves. Your pocket money should not go below 500 rupees. So this is the major intention. So same rules apply to head office and the branch office. So hence opening and the closing balance will be same. Opening balance 500 rupees and the closing balance will also be 500 rupees. So let me elaborate further. So here is a branch office treasure. So here reserve fixed to 500 rupees. So under imprest system. So it should not go below 500 rupees. So of course this 500 rupees is also paid by head office much earlier. ತುಂಬ ಹಿಂದೆನೆ 500 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಈ 500 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವರು ರಿಸರ್ವ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಈ 500 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಸೊ 500 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನರಿಗೆ 100 ರುಪೀಸ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. So in that situation, so can this branch make 100 rupees payment out of this 500? Definitely no. So it cannot make the payment of 100 rupees out of this 500 rupees with the branch. So for this 100 rupees, so it should be paid by head office only. So head office will make this 100 rupees payments to branch office treasurer, the first thing, and the second task, so this branch office will make the payments of stationery 100 rupees. So now you can observe. In the beginning, the reserve with the branch is rupees 500, and after making this stationery's payment, the final balance with the branch is 500. So opening balance and the closing balance will be under imprest system of cash maintenance. So hope you understood the imprest system of petty cash maintenance. It's very important that you should remember. So let me start with the branch account. I hope you remember the specimen of branch account. So the branch account is a personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. So all the debit entries will be received by the branch and all the credit entries are paid by the branch. Let me start with the Sringeri branch account for the year ending. Yes. The first entry that you all know that to balance brought forward for the opening balance. Balance brought forward. So here they have given uh, three assets information: opening stock, opening petty cash, and opening furniture. So let me copy these three informations to my ledger account. So opening stock, opening petty cash, and opening furniture. So now let me total all these things. 5,500 plus 150 plus 3,000. So the total is 8,650. Sorry, 650. Fine. And the second entry in the branch account that you know that to goods sent to branch account. So here goods sent to branch account for the goods sent by head office to branch. So here goods sent to branch worth rupees 70,000. I'll write goods sent to branch worth rupees 70,000. And the next entry is two bank accounts for the expenses met by the branch. Here I can see the expenses of branch. Cash sent to branch for expenses. Salary 6,000, petty cash 750. So here I'll write salary and petty cash. The salary they have given it's 6,000 and petty cash 750. So here you should observe one more aspect. So we have write two bank account on the debit side. That indicates branch received cash from the head office. So here for salary purpose bank received 6,000 and for petty cash expenses branch received 750. And we have one more aspect in the problem. So furniture purchased on 1/7/2020. So you should think of who will pay this 4,000 rupees. So definitely it's independent branch. So head office has to pay for this furniture. So furniture purchased in the middle of the year. So for this furniture purchase, head office has to make the payment. So I'll write head office also. Head office payment for furniture also. So now I'll consider the total 6,000 plus 750 plus 4,000. So the total is 10,750. And after this entry, the next entry will be on the credit side. So here buy cash or bank account. Cash or bank account for sales or sales proceeds. Sales proceeds has to be remitted by branch to head office. The head office will receive the amount and branch has to give the amount. So it is credited. So cash sales they have recorded 87,500. So I'll write here 87,500. Cash sent by branch to head office. So debit the receiver, credit the giver. Branch will give the amount, so we credited branch account. And the next entry by goods sent to branch account. So here we have goods returned by branch to head office. Again, the branch will give, head office will return. Head office will receive the goods. So goods returned by a branch 1,500 rupees. I'll write 1,500. And of course, the next entry is for uh, by closing balance. So that we should record. So by balance carried forward. So here opening balances they have given in terms of opening stock, opening petty cash and opening furniture. So I'll write opening stock. I'll write all the three here. So here opening stock that I should check in the it's closing stock. Instead of opening, it's closing stock, closing petty cash, and closing furniture. So I should record the stock value from the problem. So here closing stock is 8,500. I can record directly 8,500. And petty cash I need to check. So here opening petty cash was 150 and cash sent by the head office for expenses 750, and I should record the closing petty cash. So you should remember it's under impressed system. Under impressed system, opening petty cash and the closing petty cash will be same. So it is again 150 rupees. And for furniture, I should consider the depreciation. So let me tell how the depreciation can be calculated on the furniture. So head office purchased this furniture for the branch. All the payments will be made by the head office under a dependent branch system. Head office will send the amounts to branch office. So we should consider this branch expenses. So this expenses for furniture under a bank account, two bank account. Because even though the payment is made by the branch manager, it's sent by the head office. So we have included this furniture balance 4,000 rupees under this heading. So after that, we should consider the depreciation. So opening furniture, opening balance was 3,000 into 10%. So depreciation is 300. And here additional purchase we have on 1/7/2020. So that is in the middle of the accounting year. So 4,000 worth furniture purchased into 10% depreciation. Again for only for 6 months we have to calculate depreciation. So the depreciation is 200. The total depreciation is 500 rupees. So now I'll calculate the closing furniture here. Here opening furniture, there is the opening balance of furniture is 3,000. Right here only opening balance of furniture 3,000. Again additional purchase of furniture 4,000. So total worth of the furniture is 4,000 plus 3,000, so it's 7,000. So furniture worth 7,000 and depreciation 500. So I should record here. So furniture worth 7,000 minus depreciation 500. So furniture value here is 6,500. So now I should record the closing balance here. Closing balance of assets 8,500 plus 150 plus 6,500. So it is 15,150 rupees. Now I should find out the balance in branch account. So I have posted all the entries to branch account. Now I should find out the balance in branch account, whether it shows profit or loss. And after finding profit or loss, we should transfer this to general profit and loss account. So let me start with tally in the branch account. So total on the credit side is 1,04,150 rupees. Alright, 1,04,150 rupees. I'll record here also 1,04,150 rupees. And the difference amount is 14,750. 14,750. So credit side exceeds the debit side. So the difference represents 14,750. So this represents profit, and this profit will be transferred to profit and loss account or to general profit and loss account. General profit and loss account. So this represents the profit from Sringeri branch. Hope you understood the preparation of branch account. So here you should be careful regarding this furniture. Furniture purchased in the middle of the year. So that should be included along with this entry to bank account, because this cash paid by the head office to the branch first, and then branch manager will make payment of these things. So in the first instance, branch will receive this cash from the head office, so it should be recorded here. Branch received the amount, so we debited branch account. And here, while considering depreciation, you should be careful. So furniture in the opening balance, so on this, we should calculate the total depreciation for the year, and on this balance, we should consider the depreciation only for half year. And this petty cash. So under impressed system, opening and closing petty cash will be in. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Of course, I guess you understood this branch account preparation. So let me summarize. So we have seen the simple branch account preparation under debtor system. So you see, in this problem, the special adjustment is impressed system of cash maintenance. You should remember closing and opening petty cash will be same under impressed system of. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy learning.